touch the stars, when we are happy where we are. Why do we need to touch the stars, when we are happy where we are? Why do we need to touch the stars, when we are happy where we are? Why do we need to touch the stars, when we are happy where we are?
That was a bit sudden. Hi everyone, it's Roz here, and I'm on mytimetv.live, and I'm also cross-posting to my Roz Boundy page, the Hypnosis Plus with Roz page, and simulcasting to YouTube if everything's working right. So if you're wanting to actually be on the mytimetv.live, click that link that is above so that you can see comments like this one, so we can have you up like that. So hi Karen, how are you this morning? You're right on time. Yes, you have made it today. And so have I, actually. I haven't slept. Oops, I just noticed how hairy my hair is. Isn't that a weird one? Yes, my hair is hairy. And I just noticed I'm probably wearing the same top as yesterday, but that doesn't matter. It really doesn't. So if you just go and do this, it'd be good. So let others know that I'm live now. I have got the website, as well as the Facebook page, but I'm not going to leave that one scrolling. I'll just let it go for another couple. And good morning, Kathy. How are you? Wonderful to see you here. Katia, lovely to see you here too. We've got Sarah. Good morning to you as well. Oh, I love the flowers. And the starry eyes, that's great, because isn't that what we hope to be, is actually seeing our own stars, our own potential. And we all have, well, great potential, don't we? Now I'm going to hide that one so that we don't have that anymore. And what I'm going to do, just describe again, it is just a general card reading of the particular spread that I've been using for over a year now. And it's using the Lenormand deck, or Lenormand. Now, I'm just going to swap that around so that we can see it in context a lot better. And here we go. There's my Apple Pencil. This is the deck. It's the Gilded Reverie Lenormand that I use. I've got some other decks here too that I'm not pushing them, but just showing them, because there is those different decks that you can get, and they're absolutely beautiful little decks. And that one with it being in the tin, it actually rattles a bit, doesn't it? So what we've got here, now I take that away, we have a card we had yesterday as our outcome today. I thought that was rather nifty when I saw that. It's rather cute. So, and hi to you too, Diane. Lovely to see you here too. Now, what I've got here, it is the 5-card spread that we usually use. So I've got the store. I'm wondering where my visual, if I go up like that, is it looking like I'm looking at the cards? It's interesting with angles and cameras and stuff, because I have the cards are over here on the table at the side, as I've said before. We've got the stork in the workspace this morning. So it's indicating a bit of change and rearranging. So that actually, I think, is really, well, it is significant, because we are in spring now. We've got the beautiful buddings on the trees, the flowers coming out, the daffodils and all sorts. It's just starting to feel like that change up in energy. It's beautiful. So it's feeling like the change up and change around in our workspace in whatever way, freshening it up, cleansing, bringing new things in. So keep an eye on that for what you've got in your workspace today, wherever that is. And of course, the beautiful lucky card, we've got the clover. That's card 2, is the clover. Pretty obvious, 4-leaf clover. It's a well-known saying, is that being for good luck. So in that home space, it really is meaning that. And good morning to you too, Tracy. I see you're over on my Roz Boundy page. It's wonderful. So keep that in mind as far as what you've got coming into your home space, like that that energy of good luck. So anything that you're actually contemplating or you've got decisions about or people you're going to meet and things like that, may even be the time to just put a little bit of a flutter on a lotto ticket or something like that. But I'm feeling it's just good luck in those decisions. Whatever you're choosing, it really is with a positive outcome today. It's just going to flow well in that aspect. And we've got up here the letter, and that's in the unexpected position. So that in itself is, I don't know whether you get the every other day mail deliveries and stuff like that these days, but it can certainly mean in our world now with the technology that we've got, it's not just a postal service. But I'm feeling in this instance it might be that there is something that's along that line. It's in the physical, feels like it's going to be a letter or a parcel or something like that. Even could be a contract of some sort that you might be offered, signing up with, that type of thing. So just keep an eye out for that because it is that unexpected energy. Okay. It can be emails and stuff like that too, but I am actually feeling quite strongly that for today it is that formal in writing type stuff because I'm expecting a few things to do with that sort of thing myself today. So, I am interpreting a bit more along my own what I've got happening around me, of course, and you need to be doing that for your own energies, what you've got happening around you, because you're the one that knows you best. So, of course, you're going to interpret the way that you feel it. That's the whole idea of me doing this, so that we can share. It's that sharing of what is an intuitive way of reading cards, of getting guidance, of being able to gaining some clarity. Well, that's why I'm doing it. So, and we've got the moon in that space. That is your role. And it really feels to me like that's a bit of a nurturing through the cycles we all go through. I'm not quite sure. I know we've come off a full moon last week on the 2nd, I think it was, so that we'll be on that waning cycle, the waning cycle. So if you're starting to feel a little bit low and needing to feel some time to rest, it probably is the best time to do that. Clean out a bit of the junk and give, and I think that's more of an internal cleanse in some respects, probably. And if you're looking at it on the physical, it could be just a detox and nurturing yourself with that nice cuddly feeling, having, for me, it would be chocolate, but I'm not eating chocolate at the moment. So, so in whatever way that you need to. Oh, hi, Tina. Lovely to see you over there. You're actually on my Boundy page. This isn't the timeline that, like this morning spread isn't when I do individual cards. That's usually left for the Friday night ones with Leanne now, since I've changed that round timeline. So, but it is lovely to see you there. If you want to click on that space up the top, you can say hello on the mytimetv.live one, so that you can have your name brought up like that, like Diane's got there with the hi. Anyway, so just mentioning that quickly. So that the moon really has, it is more a cyclical thing, and the lunar being that nurturing side, it's the softer side of what the sunlight is. We do have that yin and yang, the masculine, feminine, and all that. So it's part of that balance. And I think our role is to sort of find that balance and knowing we're in our cycle and, where we're meant to be. We've got those little mechanisms that just work perfectly in our lives, okay? Well, that's what I'm feeling anyway. And right in that centre, we've got the time card. So it's got all the little essence, the different ways that we can tell time and everything. So I'm feeling, because it's in that outcome position, it really is just that level of, by the end of the time, we'll think, yeah, I have done everything I was meant to do today. Even if there was some things that, you feel like you've missed out, forgotten or whatever, everything is in perfect time at whatever point of time it happens. So I do reckon it's more about, as you're coming to the end of the day and you're spending that time just before you go to sleep, reflecting on your day, you'll have that realization as far, the outcome is, oh, look, everything is perfect in the timing that it's been. And whatever is next, what's to be left for the next day, or not at all. Some things we actually do plan that we feel that we must do, have to do. And in the end, it's actually better that it wasn't done. And it certainly wasn't going to come into that existence. It was just that process of moving from what was our thoughts and desires that for the ultimate good of all just didn't eventuate. Things that wane out. I mean, that's part of what we do in this change of re-nesting, of reorganizing, of bringing that fresh light into our space and place. So, it's going to work all the way through, especially since, like for myself, I do work from home. So that's bringing in that beautiful new energy of some other things that are happening and bringing it all together in whichever way they need to be, whether it's by contract or letter communication. We all know communication is important, and keeping ourselves actually in that, awareness of where we're at with our circle, our pathway, our cycle of things that are meant to be. And ultimately, really, it comes down to today is going to have that beautiful sensation of good luck throughout all of the day. So I'm feeling that with that, step out into your day with confidence and knowing that whatever is going to be will be, especially in that timeline with the outcome there. Now, I am going to just pop up I'm just going to actually take that one out for the moment. Pop up the card reading stream that I've got for tomorrow. We're Tuesday today, aren't we? So this is tomorrow night's. You can still come in on the $30 for the night, and I do have some recordings of these, and I will tidy them up so that if you're going to pay the $100 for all the 4 weeks, it is in a sequence of what is little nodules. So I'll be able to send you what are the recordings and that for that $100 if that's what you'd like to be joining in on, and still come in on the Zoom meeting for tomorrow night and the 4th one next week. So that's just popping up the links there for those this morning. And we've got, hi Shaz, how are you? Good to see you here too. And I'm not sure whether you're on the YouTube or whether you're on the Facebook one. One of those things that, it's not showing anymore. So that was actually quite convenient because it's 2 different audiences really. Now I'm going to leave it there for today. We've completed that reading. So take it, if you need to actually go back and just watch the replay of the reading itself of the cards, and with that feeling, that emphasis, that going within your own space, so you can feel more what the cards are doing, saying to you, even if you need to take the volume down and not listen to me at all. Don't hear what I'm saying, just watch where the pointer is and where your eye's going to it as it's moving through that reading. Take up what the messages are that you're receiving with your own intuitive guidance and that. So, good. Yes. So, Karen, thank you. That's lovely. So you're on the My Time. Yeah. This morning I didn't put the YouTube link in the actual description in my profile, sharing the photo. I thought, Facebook is showing up to be a very funny thing, especially when it's now this updated, upgraded version. Is it any better? Who knows? We'll be using it because there's not going to be the choice. I have noticed some things that are a bit different and still a bit buggy, so that's why I decided not to do that. But certainly go over to my YouTube channel at Ros Boundy on YouTube. And I have got the Buy Me a Coffee. I'm still trying to get that working properly. It had a bit of a glitch. I had 2 accounts. Silly me. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there. I'll be here tomorrow morning at 8 o'clock as well. So We'll see you then. And until then, keep being the best person that you can be. Okay. Namaste.